Other than the colliders I keep running into. Howdy, boys.
I don't even need a gun.
This thing's got some serious jetpacks on it. Can I get in it? It's a UC Vanguard Raptor. Can I take this? Can I take this? Please tell me I can take this. Let's quick save. I'm not authorized to pilot this ship, but what if can I take it? For those who might be offended by me taking out a UC ship, too bad.
Can't be a part of this. You just killed that person
Yes,
in cold blood.
I did.
Are you insane? Look, we really need to talk.
So I still can't do anything with the ship. I was hoping I could steal this ship. Apparently I can't. Not authorized to fly this ship. Well, that's why we saved everybody. Just in case. How do I sleep at night? I know, Sarah's gonna have lots of issues, Tiny Tootser. What's up, Gatorade? I think this is gonna be the planet, guys. This is definitely gonna be the planet. The question is finding the place to build. I don't like this environment. This environment's too red. The hills we were at earlier looked pretty good. They were a little too by the coast. This is too red. All right, let's keep looking. Frozen Plains. These almost look like island chains, but they're just underneath. Like, it would be great if I could like land on this little snip between two and have like a little bay that we could build in. Send the wife home before you do despicable things. That's what this playthrough was, Tiny Tootster. When I started this in May, this playthrough was my UC playthrough.
From what I'm seeing, this world has all the essential building blocks to support life.
She's not wrong, guys. This is a nice planet to build on. We're definitely going to do it here. My first playthrough, I ignored the UC quests, and then I did them when I came back. Alright, there's already something here. We got mountains up over in here, so if I could go over in here and find something, like along one of these peaks or whatever, we're going to head in this direction. Ain't nobody got to repair nothing. We're gonna get shot at in this place. Alright, there are definitely some loading issues. I think we're gonna get shot at here. That's not a bad way to do it, Gatorade, is if, especially if it's your first Bethesda game, because they all kind of share the same. It could be overwhelming. So I'm getting all sorts of chop on this planet, guys. Big time. I've not seen that on any other planet I've been to. This is definitely... No, it's not other players. It's either I may need to restart the game just to, if it might be clearing something, or it could just be general performance that they've not cleaned up on this planet. Because there's a lot of stuff going on with trees and effects and creatures and everything else. Look at that hill right there. I'm thinking definitely this is probably going to be where we're... Yeah, there it goes again. We're gonna reload it real quick and see if that clears it. I'm genuinely curious at this point. It could just be that this place is naturally performant difficulty. I don't know what frame gen is, Babylonia, because I'm playing on the Xbox. Oh, that's a good point, Yanite. It could be the rover causing issues. Because I didn't used to have issues with performance, and the last time I played, I ran around and did a bunch. You know, we've been to all sorts of planets, so I'm wondering if it is if there's some sort of performance chop on the because of the rover. No, I don't own it on the PC, Babylonia. I only own it on the Xbox. We could just go on foot if that's going to be the issue. If it's going to be because of the rover, then we could just continue on foot. I don't have a problem. I'm just looking for a place to build now. Yeah, if it's as simple as getting out of the rover, then we'll just ignore the rover. We're getting pretty close to where I want to be anyway, from the look of things, because there were some hills. What I'd like to do is get up on top of a hill so that I can have a nice landscape to look out over the rest of the forest from, and then we can start building there. Exactly. Use the rover to get to the place you want to get to, and then get out. Because I've got 2 playthroughs and I've never seen the performance issues before. So that's weird. Oops, I need to be in the surface map. Alright, we were heading up to here. Go away, hunting crab. Oh, the smoke from my... Is my rover damaged? How do you... Can you fix the rover? Does this thing even die? Alright, you know what? Dude, it won't even let me out of my rover at the moment. There we go. Go! Kill the critter.
Okay.
I'm standing on a toxic bin. Stay down!
That part of the life form should prove useful.
See that hill? That's what I'm looking at right there, guys. Hang on, this might be... We're getting there. This might be something.
Try going around.
I wish the fog wasn't here so that I could get a better view of like the forest. And this direction, I think there's like a building down there, which is kind of cool. You see that down there? It would be really cool if the rain would clear or the fog would clear so that I could get a better view. I almost feel like this isn't forested enough. By the way, the performance is completely fine when I'm out of the rover. Look at that. It's definitely rover related. So when we're driving the rover around, it's definitely, for whatever reason, it's causing frame issues, which is a trip, man. That's just stuff that'll get patched out over time. Question is, where did I leave my rover? They do need to add a rover. Like, I could see it when I bring this menu up, but I would love it if it would show on the mini-map down here, like an icon for the rover. That would be cool. I don't mind this place. But I would like to get a better view with no fog and rain. Although this might be a really cool, like, Seattle type environment, Pacific Northwest. It's always going to be rainy and foggy. Yeah, it could be, Dr. Nick, too. It could be literally a Xbox issue. Because as soon as I get out of the rover, look at that. The performance is fine out of the rover. But in the rover, it's wonky. It's definitely wonky in the rover. Well, we've discovered some bug stuff today, everybody. That's always fun. I'll turn that back over to visual mode. Triple check everything. I think we're going to build right around here. We've got hills behind us. We've got landscape down below. We've got a little bit of a ridge line right here. I have no idea how to build, everybody, so... I do know I have a quest. Oops, it's in the missions section. Activities. Use the hand scanner to place an outpost beacon. Okay, hand scanner. Okay, I just hit X. So, those of you who have done the base building before, is it just like No Man's Sky where you put down an outpost marker and then it spreads like a circle radius of where you could build? Or is it going to terraform the ground when I place this thing down? I'd like, just so I know. Bogdan says, I think if you own it on Xbox, you also own it on PC. Oh, well, I do own the premium edition from whenever I pre-ordered it last year. So if I also own the PC version, that'd be interesting. Because it does have, I wonder if it has cross progression then. I've never looked. And placing a marker beacon. Okay. Does this thing forever remain visible or can I hide it? 'Cause I'd kind of like to bury it behind some trees. Well, let's put it back in here in the trees.
Martin.
Placing an outpost beacon allows you to build objects and structures. Navigate the build menu categories using LB and RB. Switch to modify mode using B. Outpost objects are built from items and resources. Um, do they have a creative mode for this yet where you can just go create things without needing to harvest resources, or do you have to go harvest resources for everything? Dennis says it will be where you arrive anytime you fast travel as well. And it's where you spawn when you come there. Okay, cool. Yeah, and it says it's always visible. You can move it without moving the outpost location. Oh, perfect. Perfect. From the ship's cargo hold or your inventory, that's great. I don't need to actually have the items on me. I could stash everything in the ship's cargo hold. The problem is right now all of my resources are back on Gemini or Gemin, whatever the name of that place is. The lodge. All my stuff's in the lodge basement. So it's neither in my inventory or the ship's cargo. Bogdan says it does have cross progression between the two platforms. I'll be damned. I might have to go check it out on the PC at some point. That's got a 4080 in it. That'd be interesting to see what the difference is. Okay.
Position. The outpost really needed the upgrade.
Right. So now we've got extractors. Shit, I'm gonna have to go back to my... Well, I'm wondering, because if it's not gonna pull items out of my lodge bank, I'm gonna have to go back there and like grab all of those items and resources and put them on my ship. And I'm gonna be so overburdened. That's gonna be a nightmare for inventory management. So this is something called a transfer. God, I need a different camera angle. Toggle view. Oh, that's much better. Thank you. Outpost airlock. Four-wall hab. Yeah, I did all of that. I'm gonna have to go grocery shopping. I know. Hydroponic habitat. Science habitat. Military habitat. Round habitat. Hallways. Ooh, a watchtower. That might be fun to start with. Crafting stations. Defenses. What the hell is a tick turret? All your furniture. Oh, and we have variants of these things too. That's crazy. Oh man, I'm gonna need so many different resources. This is crazy. Miscellaneous. Scan booster. That's a cool looking structure. Build this to triple the range of your hand scanner. Ooh, a military grade. Requires power. Cargo link. crew station. What is the crew station? Build this out. Build this to allow crew to be assigned to your outpost. Outpost management skill. This is why I was saving my points, because I know there's things related to outpost building that I'm going to have to take a peek at. A landing pad. Ooh, that's massive. Holy crap. Oh, but I could put it here in the middle of the trees. Look at all these resources I need. Adaptive frames, berylliums, iron. Holy crap, this is going to take a lot of resources for us to build. At least it sort of builds itself into the environment. So I think I'm going to have to go back to the lodge and see what I have. Because then after that, I was reading online, they say the first thing you have to do before you do anything is you have to build an outpost airlock. And the other thing too is I haven't spent any points. Let me look in here. Build mode. Cargo crew. Needed power. Total power. Production. Build mode. And I don't think there's any quests related to this. So I think we're going to have to go back and grab stuff from the lodge, is what it comes down to. Somewhere over here, Outpost Engineering, I think I need to take. Improved Outpost module. Yeah, I'm going to need to take that. We're going to need to level it up, so I need to do that next. I could do 5 right now. There's 5 little things. Now when I want to build, do I have to go up here and click on this thing? Or can I do it straight from the other menu?
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
Ooh, I need to scan those. There it is. Cliffberry. Come here. Nutrient root. So how do I actively get back into the build mode?
I think that's something you might be interested in.
That's photo mode. Is there nothing you can click on the side of this that has like the build thing? There it is. That's what I was looking for. Was this right here? Okay. Now I need to go back to this. And we want to build 5 small things to get the level ding, which I think we can. Does this count as a module, I wonder?
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I'm not sure. These don't cost a ton, and I already have the things I need to make. And then if I destroy them, yeah, I don't think those count. Modify mode. So I can delete. I wonder what it means by modules. Because in order to get the next, in order to level that up, it says here, unless I might need to go back. Do I need to do those back at the lodge? I bet I need to do that back at the lodge. There's probably something at the station that I need to build. Either way, I need to go back to the lodge to grab the goodies I've got. This is the Samadhi Outpost. Alright, we need to go back to our crafting stations. I know, Bardicus. That's why I gave myself like 10 days before Shattered Space, because I was like, if we're going to be spending the next hot little minute learning how to do outpost building, I need to give myself enough time to actually sink my teeth into it. So, 'tis the plan. And we'll probably break it up with a little bit of questing. Alpha Centauri. Jemison, take me to the lodge. Da, 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 da.
I have something for you.
I've got a bunch of resources stored up in it, but I don't think it's counting them because they're back at the lodge. They're not on my ship or in my personal inventory. So the hope here is that I can go grab stuff from the lodge bank. The problem is it's going to be a long trip back to the ship because I can't fast travel when I'm burdened down by all the resources. But we're going to grab everything from the box. I think. I may need to do some research station stuff first. So we're gonna confirm all that now that we're going back to the lodge.
I have things for you.
I got something for you too, Sarah.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
Alright, so there's stuff I can do here at the industrial workbench, but I also need to check. Outpost development. I've not done anything in this area, so this is where I'm going to have to go next. Okay, so we definitely need to work on that. So let's go grab everything out of the box. We're going to take resources, and we're going to say take them all, and now we're going to be hugely overburdened. All right. Manufacturing is... And we've got... Okay, so there's manufacturing, resource extraction, decoration, horticulture, domestication, power generation, robots. Oh my god. There's so much here. This is freaking awesome. Okay. Alright. So let's get... I should be able to do all the level 1s here. Okay, manufacturing 2 is unlocked. Let's see. I'm gonna do all the tier 1s first. Well, it says you can set your ship storage access to anywhere for a minute and load up the ship from the lodge. Oh, can you do that in the new survival settings, Babylonia? That's dope. I didn't know you could do that. That's brilliant. Because if that's the case, yes, I will absolutely do that.